Okay, you guys, I have a chicken that's not doing very well. Let me show you, because it's a good lesson for a chicken owner. There she is in the back of the coop. So whenever a chicken isolates like this is not normal chicken behavior. So she probably is a victim to coccidiosis. If you haven't heard about coccidiosis, go online, research it. I did a video about it. I'll link it up to the video I did about it. You need to lay hold of her and kind of examine her and make sure there's not something physically wrong, but it's probably coccidiosis. Yeah. So that means I get out my trusty Corid. I always have this on hand because you never know when coccidiosis is going to strike. So I mix it up in a gallon jug. I'm doing a little bit strong, 2 teaspoons this morning so I could hit that chicken hard. Hopefully she's drinking and she will recover. And I just fill up their only water source with that water, that medicated water. That's right, drink it up. Drink it up and get better. Because if she's infected, probably the whole flock is starting to suffer. Unfortunately, the reality is I will probably lose her because she's really not looking good. Normally I would take her inside and put her in a little cage, get her warmed up, and get her some separate medicine, strong Corid dose, and try to get that down her and feed her some good nutrition. But the show must go on. I'll show you what's going on this weekend. Backstage before performance. Break a leg, you guys. My talented kids got to perform in a play called The Best Christmas Pageant Ever. It was so good. I'm so proud of them. And it was funny. Eli got to play the son of my daughter Rose in their roles. So we all got a kick out of that. And you're okay. You're okay. You're okay. Rocket is very upset. He came in here, busting in here. What are you doing to my girl? Well, it feels like she might have a full crop, so that's good. She ate a little bit today, probably. And she seems okay, so it probably is coccidiosis. Everything seems all right. Other than that she's isolating and not acting like a normal chicken. And usually when you pick them up like this, they're all fluffed up because they're feathers, so, but you realize that they're skinny when you pick them up, and she is really thin. Sometimes they kind of hold their wings out when they have coccidiosis, so it's deceiving. But then if you can catch them, you realize, oh, okay, pretty thin, and this is the alarm bell for the whole rest of the flock. So I hope I don't lose her. We'll see. This is not surprising. Because fall and springtime are a vulnerable time for coccidiosis. After that, cool, wet weather, we get a break in the dry of summer and winter, but yeah, spring and fall. All right. I need to do this for 5 to 7 days. All right, the other thing is not surprised because this roost bar is right above the water. I try to scoot it over a little bit, but sometimes if a chicken is roosting right here and puts her bum on this side, she poops right into the water. So that means if she has coccidiosis, they probably all got a good dose of it. Yay! So yeah, I plan to do a different water, a closed watering system that I'm gonna build, but in the meantime, sometimes, yes, we get poop in the water, so not surprising. That can lead to poor health for sure. We're not getting a lot of eggs right now because most of them are molting. This one's going through what's called a hard molt. Poor thing, right at the beginning of winter. They don't molt with the weather, they molt with age. So it was her time to molt. I guess that's why we get chicks in the springtime. I've noticed that this one has a little fowl pox on her comb, if I can get a shot of it. The scabs on her comb. And this is brought on by mosquitoes. So yeah, like again, in the warm of the spring, warm wet spring and warm wet fall here in Dallas, Texas. See if I can get it. Turn your head that way. There we go. Kind of got a shot of it. There we go. Everybody else looks pretty good. But I do see a few little spots here and there on their combs, so yeah. It's hard to see. I don't think you guys, there's one. Yeah, so definitely some fowl pox going on. Which is also pretty common when their systems are compromised by coccidiosis parasite. So, treat these girls. I might put a little oil on their comb, come out here and do that with probably a helper. I still haven't gotten a chicken catcher net thing. I really need to do that. I definitely need one of those. I can't believe I've gone so long as a homesteader without a chicken net catcher. All right, hang in there. Hopefully they'll make a turn towards health. Okay, you guys, now that the show is over, that was our last performance last night, and it went really well. So proud of those two kids. All the kids actually involved. But now the show's over, I have some time. Let's go get that sick chicken and see what we can do. I can't even catch a slow chicken.
Chickens are hard to catch.
I need a net. Corner. Oh, rocket's gonna get it. Oh. Uh-oh.
Mom, it's okay. Just don't touch. No. Use your boot, Mom. You got boot protection.
I'm gonna try to help her.
We're watching you, Rocket. Oh. Nope, ma'am. Okay. We are watching you.
Poor thing, she doesn't need a workout. Where's that coming?
Chickens can fly.
Oh.
Do you need me to stop filming so that I can help? Okay. Got her.
She got fast for a sick chicken. Maybe she'll make it after all. Okay. Let's get her some medicine and in her own little enclosure. Okay, I have some really strong Corid solution here. So wish me luck. This is not an easy thing to do. Good, I got a little donor.
Do you need to sit down?
Oh, got it on her in her nose, sorry. Oh, she's drinking it, good. I know. Oh, good. That's better.
Oh.
I'm just dribbled out the other side. Okay.
Does she have to drink all of that?
No. I just want to get some down her. It'll start working on that parasite.
What is it?
It's Corid, which is a medicine that restricts the parasite's absorption of B vitamin, believe it or not, which it needs to survive, so it dies. And she can survive without B vitamin for a wee bit. Okay. All right. Let's give her a little warm corner to nestle in. All right. Okay. Get well. There, now the farm dog won't get too excited. I am late this year with my kale crop. I usually have it all established and growing under frost cloth, but that's okay. We've had a lot going on. I've got scarlet kale, Tronchuda kale. I don't know how to say it. It's a huge one. It gets really big. Giant 1,000 head kale. Again, that one is supposed to get really big. Dwarf blue curled Scotch kale. Dwarf Siberian kale. And then this one didn't come up very good. My purple moon kale. I like that kind. And then Mars Landing. This one. I love that one. I think that might be my favorite. Tuscan kale is a good one. Lactinato kale. I don't know how to say that, but it's the dinosaur kale. It's a kind of tougher one. Yes, food, glorious food. So these should go in today. Yes. I've got exactly 1 hour of garden fun today before I have to go get the baby. For those of you that are new, it's not my baby. I watch my niece's little boy for her while she's working. So it's really fun. Love him. Can't believe I get paid to love on a little human being. Okay, so 1 hour. This is gonna be fun, fast and fun. So I got some broccoli and some cauliflower at the feed store. And since my sweet potato pit, where I normally put broccoli and cauliflower and cabbage sometimes, is full of sweet potatoes still. That's another thing I've got to do this week. I'm gonna try the broccoli in containers this year. These were leftover tomato containers, so I figured I could even like take them in the garage or take them inside when it froze, so I don't have to try covering them so much. So I'm gonna see how it goes. We'll see. Depends on our weather in Dallas, Texas. It can be unpredictable. It can be mild, and it can be not mild. Now, since collard greens can take a good freeze hit and still come back, and I want to save space inside the garden, so I'm going to do them on the outside of the garden. So I'm going to stick one right here. I'm going to put them pretty much anywhere I want to cover up my breaking fence. So there you can see I'm missing a bit. So that means definitely over here. This is some comfrey I've got still going. It'll freeze, but hopefully I'll cut some more for chickens and rabbits before it freezes. But there's some spaces. Collards here. Collards over here. The power of collards.
same way, stealing things and tearing things up and whamming kids. So it was hard to get away from them. There's only one safe place. Sweet Ara